Good evening, everyone. We are the Dweebs of the Round Table, and this is campaign. Welcome back for another lovely Sunday evening, Monday morning, and a hearty hello to my panel of characters. Good evening, everyone.
Howdy.
Okay.
Hi.
Ix will not be with us tonight. Ix has a migraine and is feeling sick. So I will be controlling Ix's character in combat and in light roleplay situations. Who remembers what happened last week?
Let's see. We were informed by a scout person thingamabobber that the kids had been found, and it was by Yester Hill, which we went and investigated. And let's see, Adele. Yes, that's where we met Adele, the Archmage, right?
Archdruid.
Arch who had a child strapped to their chest, who took so much trauma. I believe the kid was set on fire, was thrown axes at. Anyways, uh, and Adele kept like draining life force out of the kid, but we managed to kill Adele and save the kids. I don't remember what happened after that though.
Yeah, that part was a little bit of a blur, but I've started to recall. You managed to make it back to Kretsk and talk to Davian Martikov, who has urged you to find a cart and take it to the winery. He's hired some people to begin excavating the collapsed building and to get the stores of wine that's in the basement out of the basement. Unfortunately, you tend to know where the bulk of that wine is going to be.
It's with the wizard and the dwarf.
Yeah, it's not going to be in that basement.
He also told us about a pile of riches that he buried that was the last of his family's fortune.
Indeed, you've already collected that.
And we
Uh,
collected the silver daggers.
Indeed. You went and got the silver daggers off of your off the corpses of the previous party, and you divvied up a fair amount of coin between you all. Let me see. Where's party information? Here it is. Collectively, you have 94 gold pieces, over 1,000 silver pieces, over 2,000 copper pieces, and that's amongst all of you.
Yeah, the money all got evenly distributed.
Yeah, I was shocked when it all went perfectly divided into four. You also were given a small satchel that had healing potions. Everybody took one, and there's two left over in the party horde tracker. So should
Oh
those,
yeah, we forgot the most important part.
what's the most important part?
Artemis died.
Why do you sound so happy about that?
Because I hate to tell you this, but Artemis was not an alpha. Artemis was a little bitch, so I'm glad that we're gonna get Artemis too. I'm sorry, Boom.
This too is gonna be just as big of a bitch.
Like, I hate to say it, but Artemis was literally a punching bag. Like, Artemis gets hit, Artemis goes down. I heal Artemis, Artemis stands up, Artemis gets punched, Artemis goes down. Like, bro.
It's not
Fuck.
my fault. I can't choose anything higher than a quarter challenge rating.
Fuck.
Careful now where it starts bringing in the ankle biter.
But Artemis 2 is just going to be as big of a bitch as Artemis 1.
Well, hopefully you change Artemis's 2 dices or something, because Jesus. Oh,
Wait, how do I change Artemis's 2 dices?
I don't know.
Because she, any pet I get gets a certain stat increases. That's it.
Like a better pet.
I can't. All I can get is a challenge rating of 1/4 or lower.
Well, fuck, get a grasshopper. At least they can dodge attacks.
Or a squirrel.
Has to be a beast.
Oh, fuck.
Badger.
I almost died.
And we're stuck in Barovia.
in Barovia.
Couldn't have got one of the tree climbing wolves. No, you had to get the damn potato.
I had Artemis before I made it to Barovia, so fuck off.
Oh, fuck.
If you want an Artemis 2.0, why don't you turn into a fucking wolf?
Couldn't get one of the chick climbing wolves.
Yeah,
And
I'm
it's
just
official.
saying they had survivability. Something
Did they,
Artemis was
though?
lacking.
Did they, though?
They at least had fucking survival skills. They knew
I'm
to
fucking
run when they
crying.
were in danger.
I can't control what the fucking beast I tame gets. And we killed the TM. Thanks, Cubby.
Oh my fucking god!
Like, goddamn.
So Wayward, everything's gonna be okay.
Is it though?
No. That's in hell.
I'm trying not to drown on my own spit.
Yeah, you can blame Cubby for that.
Oh my
Or the wolf.
fucking.
I'm just saying, Boom, you'll never see me wild shape into a wolf.
Yeah, and I can't get anything better than a quarter rating challenge rating.
Oh my fucking goodness. Oh, whenever I go back and I edit all these videos to make like an abridged Curse of Strahd again, I'm going to find you could get one of the tree climbing wolves.
I have a question though.
I'm gonna fucking put it in there. I have an answer, maybe.
Does Barovia happen to have boars in its world?
I mean, yeah, there's a chance of wild boars. It's not on the encounter table, but I would imagine that there are wild boars in the forest. Maybe not a lot, but some.
Oh, Cubby, you hear that? Free bacon.
No, not free bacon.
You want to try and find a tree climbing boar?
Please tell me you said boar there.
Yes,
I did
said
not
boar.
hear boar.
No, me neither.
What did you hear? Whore?
I did either.
Definitely heard tree climbing whore.
Yep.
could find if I could find us a mule, I could tame us a mule.
But wouldn't that make an ass out of you?
Make an ass out of Cubby.
I'm not turning into a mule either.
I mean, Cubby's already turned into a horse.
And a bear, and a pig.
Bear, and a pig. I can't fucking do this.
And the only reason why I chose a wolf when I made this character was because of pack tactics.
Oh my god. Whew, Lord, I can't fucking breathe.
The point.
Can you get like a turtle?
No, I cannot. I am
At least-
limited to a challenge rating of a 4th or lower.
A bat?
Oh, I can get a bat, but they're shit. They have 1
No,
HP.
no, 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 no.
But that dexterity, though, fuck.
It's still gonna get hit.
Yeah, because its melee, its attack is a +0. And it does 1 piercing damage. Yeah, let's get a bat, guys.
Your sarcasm has been noted.
Oh, that was sarcasm.
Sounded like it.
Oh, it was totally sarcasm.
Oh, that's not the winery. There's the winery. Holy shit. I can breathe again.
Can you just wait till Cubby says something else freaking hilarious?
And I thought I was the funny one. No. Cubby's interactions with y'all are fucking comedy gold. So, it takes a couple days, but they managed to excavate the winery. A cart and a couple horses have been sent with you by the burgomaster in Kretsk. And as they are unloading the basement, they roll up a few big barrels, enough to fill the cart. But that's really not even enough for one town. And they're explaining we thought there'd be a lot more down here. Because, well, first off, where do you take these, like, 6 barrels of wine? You can take them to Kretsk, or you can take them to Vallaki.
Who's
Who
the
pays
party
most?
leader?
Oh. Well, the party leader is really only meant to, like, break ties and decisions, but if you can come to a consensus amongst yourselves, the ultimate decision maker today is going to be Hallr.
Okay. Well, Davian did tell us to bring it to Kretsk and he would split it, but I'm pretty sure in his mind he imagined like 30 kegs.
Quite an amount. I mean, there is a lot of individual bottles left.
So,
But what about Vallaki? I mean, it's the remaining wine of the Mardikovs, so I mean,
yeah, but then
couldn't they get to
Davian's-
reap the benefit?
And I guess
Yeah, but-
it's certain somebody that would love to see us back there.
But what didn't Davian tell us to bring it to him and then he would split it between the two towns?
Yeah, but three apiece. That no, he's gonna keep it all.
Is he though?
Okay, well, we'll see. I
It's-
guess.
What's your opinion, Hallr?
Well, you know, my heart is at Vallaki.
So does that mean Kresk?
Vallaki.
Oh, okay.
I think there's a certain barmaid that would love to see some wine.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
he
see.
wants to just get in Danica's pants. I vote Kresk. So that Hallr can't get into Danica's panties.
I can't get into her panties, they're way too small.
Oh, goodness. Well, there's two people saying you should take it to Kretsk. Hallr, is your ultimate decision to take it to Vallaki anyway?
Let's go to Kresk, but make sure we have enough to deliver back to Valaki.
You take the first wagon load to Kretsk. 6 big casks or barrels of wine. You present this to Davian, and he says, "How many more barrels are left?" The big answer being, of course, 0. What do you tell him?
Well, is it absolutely 0 though? Because there is that shack in the woods that we're not supposed to tell anybody about that may have extra cask of wine.
So yeah, there's 0 left and we want to know where the rest went.
Are you telling that to Davian or just between you and...
Throwing out there as a suggestion.
As far as we know, Davian, there's 0 left.
That's impossible. There should have been at least 6 more.
Well, they're not there anymore.
Oh, damn. Oh, hello. Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, okay. For a moment, it sounded like my headphones quit out.
Oh, that would have been bad.
Would have been very bad. There, it sounds like it did it again.
No.
Fuck. I don't know. It's just my ears then. Davian drums his fingers for a moment and thinks. Do you know how many cases of bottles there are that we can ship?
Do we know?
You have a rough estimate of about 50 bottles.
Okay, then I relay that to Davian, about 50 bottles.
Oh dear. To supply 3 towns, that's not going to be enough. We'll have to forego the village of Barovia. The Vistani bar owners there may have something to say, but if they want to say it, they can come over here and say it. Unload 2 of those big casks here. Take the other 4 to Vallaki. and then bring the remainders of the bottles here. There's not a bar here, but there is a wine cellar or wine merchant. With
Oh,
the
I thought
money-
you said seller,
Oh,
not like a vendor.
I did say cellar, but I didn't mean like underground cellar. I meant someone who sells wine.
That's what I thought you meant, was like
I should have used
Like the
word
underground.
merchant. With the money I make from selling this to the merchant, I should be able to do something. At least we'll be able to rebuild the house out there in the vineyard. And if you can recover any of those magical seeds, maybe I can bless the land and grapes will grow once more.
Yeah. Who wants to unload the 2 casks?
Oh, I guess that comes down to me. Oi!
The big strong man, of course. Thank you.
Like, I ain't
appreciate your
doing it.
help. I hope my cache of coin was enough to
Oh, it was
cover
plenty.
these beginning expenses and for your aid.
Yes, it was plenty. We thank you for that again.
I thank you humbly for your generosity and help. As fast and as quickly as you can return any of those seeds to me, I would be most deeply appreciative.
We will get on that.
Thank you. I do not know where you might begin to look outside of Yester Hill, but I'm certain that any remaining druids there, perhaps one of them has carried one of the seeds off with them wherever they are hiding.
Yeah.
Well, if we catch one of them, we can always try to make them talk.
Perhaps.
Yeah, Brian won't let us make them talk.
Brian can close his eyes.
Oh,
Yeah,
look
but
over
what
there,
does it-
Brian. It's a squirrel.
Well, you should get the rest of this to Volaki as quickly as possible. Thank you.
Yeah.
And
Thank you.
Give my daughter-in-law my best wishes.
We will. Tuva Lucky.
And with that, you make off, trundling down the road in a rickety cart. The sound of hooves digging into the soft road, seeming to echo and bounce off the trees that have enclosed this forest path. As you're traveling along, you come across a strange figure, decked out in what appears to be brown robes, some kind of loose-fitting leather garments. And he hears your
Okay.
horses coming upon him. He turns and waves and says, "Lo, adventurers! Stop and speak with a humble merchant?"
Tempting.
Tempting, but yes. I know it's tempting. But we have wine in the cart. Do we really want to stop for a random stranger with the most valuable thing in all of Barovia?
That's a fair point.
Yeah, we can always come back later. We can't walk
Yeah, he
that
might-
fast.
We might not be here, and we might not have a cart when we come back. We could offer him a ride to Valaki.
Wait, you just went from let's not stop and even talk to the person to hey, let's give him a ride. Like, this is why
Yeah.
Artemis died.
No, this is not why Artemis died, and we will not get into that.
Well, what
I'm
do
still
you do?
bitter.
I mean,
Okay,
I'm all down for at least finding out what kind of merchant it is.
We can always ask him.
okay.
Do a drive-by. What you selling? No.
Or we could stop and make Hallr guard the wine.
Or we could just stay in the cart and ask him from there.
You could.
Don't need to
I mean,
jump out to the cart.
Let's do that.
Doesn't look particularly threatening.
But it's Barovia.
Indeed, it's Barovia.
That's the answer to every random ass stranger in this land. It's Barovia. I guess we stop and talk to him from the cart?
Yeah.
Ah, hello.
Hi. Good evening.
I am Melvold, a humble trinket salesman from places beyond the fog. And,
You know way past the fog?
well, no, I don't.
Oh, damn.
I've been here for about a month trying to find a way out, but I still peddle and barter my wares, wandering hither and thither.
What you got for sale?
Oh, I've got many things. I've got cutlery. I've got these little golden baubles, the little trinkets, lots of good luck charms. Especially this one. And he pulls out a small crystal clear sphere. It rests neatly in the palm of his hand. I acquired this. This is called a gid. They are very rare. And they are perhaps one of the most potent forms of a good luck charm.
What's it do?
Well, guess
A
if I
good
had to
luck
answer
charm.
that, it enhances your luck. Why, I've come across many extra bits of gold coin and fortunate happenings like you riding by. See,
How much?
well, I was going to say all I really want is a ride to the next town. And perhaps enough coin for a bottle of wine and a few nights at a tavern. I've been camping in the woods these last 2 weeks. Business has been slow. So I'm desperate for a hot bath and some hot food and a warmer environment.
We're on our way to the next town, so
See, that's exactly what this thing does. I needed something, a ride, and a small bit of coin, maybe 10 gold. And here you are. A stroke of luck.
wouldn't hurt to take him to Valaki
Yeah, he can ride up front while we
for a
also
good luck
rotate in the
charm
back.
And 10 gold.
and 10 gold. For a
Just-
ride and 10 gold for a good luck charm.
Just to help me get on my feet in Valaki and get some warm food in my belly. I'm tired. So tired of eating forest rodents.
Yeah. Why don't you give this man some good berries?
Would you like a good berry?
I would kill a small child for a good berry.
Oh, he's my kind of guy.
You promise?
Oh God, no, Brian, no. We already almost killed a small child when we fought the arch druid. We do not need him to kill another child.
Well, Brian's gonna make some good berries and pass them out.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, kind furry sir.
You're a furry.
He stuffs 2 of them in his mouth and eats them, knowing full well that one will hold him over for a day. 2 leaves him feeling stuffed and bloated and content.
Well, hop on in the cart and we'll get going again.
Yes, sir.
Once he hops in the cart, Brian's gonna offer him some Fiona face melter
Oh God.
and
You might-
another good berry.
About to say, you might want to hold on to that Fiona face melter.
He doesn't want to puff?
No, I'm saying you might want to hold on to it. That
Oh,
shit's going to have effects in combat.
Yeah.
that's fair.
So you remember to smoke a bowl of it before we when we get into combat.
Hey, Brian, I wonder if we can put that lucky charm on a dog collar.
Wait, what?
We don't want to waste it. What if it gets lost or eaten?
Anyway, let's get to Valaki and we'll decide what to do with this charm.
You take Melvald into Valaki. You take him all the way to the Blue Water Inn. And as he hops down, he holds out his hand rather expectantly.
Oh,
10 gold and our bargain's complete.
yeah, I toss him 5. Somebody else got to chip in too.
I'll toss in 4.
I'll give him 1.
You're all very generous. Unfortunately, I only have 1 of these.
I chipped in the most, so I should get it.
Fair enough, I suppose. And he hands the small sphere off to Kizan. And he quickly pockets the rest of the gold. I thank you all so very much. Remember, for all your little trinket and bobbin needs, Melvald is the name, and trinkets are my game.
Okay.
And he waddles off into the tavern to get some wine, hot food, and a bed.
Yeah. We need to go get Danica from inside the tavern.
Okay.
Not you. Brian, go get Danica.
Oh no, I'm gonna let Hallr go ahead and do this. He seems all excited for it.
Okay. Hallr, you go get Danica. We'll sit with the wine.
I'll walk into the bar and look for Danica.
She's where she belongs, right behind the counter, pouring wine, and as you walk in, she looks up, sets the bottle she's decanting from down next to a customer, comes around the counter, and looks at you expectantly. Have you found my husband?
Have we?
Yes,
Oh, yeah,
yes, we
he
have.
was looking, right? Yeah, we have.
Oh, tell me he's all right.
He was all right the last time we saw him. He was out looking for something.
And the
But,
kids?
yeah, apparently they're saved.
Oh, good.
And to just sweeten the pie a little bit, come outside.
What's outside?
Something you really, really want.
Tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
Somebody got it.
Well, Danica steps out the front door into the yard of the inn, looks at the wagon full of wine barrels, and says, "Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sadly, was a lot of wine missing, but we got half of it over here and half of it to Kretsk.
I think we actually got more than half.
Yeah, maybe, but yeah, here should last for a day or two.
if you'll drive the cart around to the back door, uh, my my brother-in-law will help unload and put it in the in the tap room."
Okay.
So
Guess we go ahead and do that.
Who's best at reversing?
Well, Hallr, I figured you'd be the one that would put it back door, so
Oh God.
Well, I
Go
guess
smoke
it's
your
standing
herbs.
next to tavern. So yeah, let me back that trunk up.
Oh God.
Well, fortunately, you can just drive the cart around the tavern to get to the back. No
That's
reversing
what I
needed.
expected.
So I went around the back. Okay.
She brings
We-
Kizan and Nim and Brian inside and serves them a hot meal and wine. And after Brian has, I'm sorry, after Hallr has taken the cart to the rear, giggity. She also serves Hallr when he comes in.
Yeah, do a little extra service and I help unloading in the rear before I get back in.
I'll say you've saved us all from a spot of civil unrest. Had there been no wine for this festival, I don't think the burgomaster would have survived.
I'm just about to ask, isn't the Lunar Festival getting close?
In a few days, yes.
We need to kill some werewolves, people.
Easier said than done.
That is true. Ooh.
Can't we just go and buy a wolf pelt?
I have 3 of them.
Killing
Oh
a
yeah,
Speaking-
one of them look a bit familiar.
Killing a werewolf is not going to reward you with a wolf pelt. They return to their human form when they die.
Yeah. No, we killed 3 dire wolves. I got 3 dire wolf pelts that I need to go sell.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
So you're saying you'll be packing wolf pelts while I've been sitting on that cart freezing?
Yeah, they're crude.
They're still warm.
They're alright. If you wore more clothes, you'd be fine.
Well, you know, you can't hide perfection.
You can and you will.
Oh, thank you for thinking I was perfect.
Oh Lord, it's hard to be humble when
Oh,
you're
yeah.
perfect
Hard to be
in
Hallr.
every way.
Yeah, it's hard to be Hallr, yeah.
Anyway, Kizan thanks Danica for the meal and the wine and excuses himself to go sell these pelts.
The fur trader will give you 5 gold for the 2 better quality pelts and 1 gold
Okay.
for the poor quality.
Okay, cool. So that's 11 gold.
11 gold, yes.
Cool. That makes it 28. Why did it go?
Yeah, I should almost think you should share it with us since we put in gold for the trinket thing.
True. I will give you your money when I return to the
Nah, no
tavern.
worries. Just
Am
make
I
sure
near
you
the-
swap it to a good dog color.
Am I also near the blacksmith?
You
By
definitely
any
could
chance?
be.
Because I would like to see how much it would cost to smelt my silver dagger to make silver-tipped arrows.
One, the dagger's not made of silver.
Oh. Silver coating. Okay.
Yes. So if they were to unsilver the dagger, you'd still only get enough to make like 5 silvered arrows.
Okay, then never mind.
And also it would cost extra because they'd have to strip the silver.
I gotcha.
Whole metallurgic process you probably don't want to pay for.
Yeah, no. Anyway, I return to the tavern.
Back to the tavern where everybody's eating and drinking. The Lunar Festival's not going to be ruined.
And I go, here you go, Brian, 4 gold, and here you go, Hallr, 1 gold.
Just keep it. You can buy me a beer later. Or a wine.
I will definitely take the 4 gold though.
I figured you would.
Danica, as a reward for your services to her family, is offering you free room for as long as you stay in
Yay.
Barovia.
Ooh.
Or until Erwin says you have to begin paying again.
Oh. Oh, and your father-in-law said best wishes.
Davian's always been such a sweet man to me, even though he's fallen out with Erwin.
So, yeah.
The big question is, what do we do now?
What's the time?
The current time
Is really
After-
late.
Oh, it's about 2 in the afternoon.
Oh, not that bad. I vote we go back to Yester Hill, see if we can find that seed.
You see, that would be a trip that would get you there after dark.
Oh. Right.
Yester Hill is half the country away from Vallaki.
Right.
So how we just relax in town, Get
Had that
watch
text?
everything, and go early morning?
I mean,
You
you,
said
you certainly could take several days of downtime if you wanted.
I was gonna say, isn't the Lunar Festival in like a couple days?
It's on Thursday the 12th. It is currently
Oh.
Sunday the 8th.
So, since
So-
nobody's seen Erwin, should we go and, I don't know, try to find him?
Well, he did go east from the wine. We went west.
Yeah,
But
it was
nobody's-
take a pretty long trip
Mm.
to get down there.
Like, I could turn into a horse tomorrow morning and we could gallop our happy asses down there.
You think you can carry a Goliath, a human, and a kobold on a horse?
No. Maybe. A big horse.
You don't. Unfortunately, you don't get to be a big horse. You could carry 1 medium creature and 1 small creature. Or 2 small creatures. Or,
But there's 2 mediums and a small.
Indeed.
And a parchment in a pear tree.
You know, you
So-
could, turn into a bird and fly over Barovia, see if you can spot him from the air.
Barovia is a lot of dense forests.
Oh, we got a point there.
And I can't fly.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I say we take at least a day of downtime before
Maybe
we head
not
out.
a day, but until next morning at least.
Oh, I was gonna say until Tuesday morning.
I mean, at this point, the amount of downtime you want to take, you can have downtime up until Thursday, the Lunar Festival.
Aren't the werewolves more active on the Lunar Festival though?
Indeed, they are.
Well, I would like to take some downtime to try to find an animal companion that isn't hostile to me. So we have a fifth member again.
And I could probably use some downtime.
Try to make you some more of that herbs.
Healing.
Yeah, I can chill out a little bit. I don't mind.
Hey, don't you have to report to the guard tower?
Oh, I'm on leave for helping you guys.
Oh, so you're on a sabbatical.
Glad I don't get paid for it, but hey. I get paid from whatever people give us for the things we do.
So
That reminds me. Danica?
4 days of downtime y'all want to do? Till the Lunar Festival?
Fine
Technically,
with it.
would be 3 days.
Oh, 3 days. Got the Lunar Festivals. Okay. 3 days of downtime?
Yeah, because I'm fine with it. I enjoy the company here in the inn.
Okay.
So, I guess where would I go to get stuff to make?
You're cutting in and out, Cubby. What's up?
Oh, my bad. Where would I go to get stuff to make potions?
You have an herbalist kit, right?
Yep.
Well, there's your stuff to make potions.
Yeah.
Oh,
Herbalist kit comes with everything you need to make potions except for ingredients.
okay. Well, where do I get ingredients?
Well, you really only spend a gold cost. Buying ingredients from a potion maker here in town is essentially what you would do. You'd visit an apothecary, you would spend the gold cost to make the potion you're trying to make, and then you'd use downtime to brew the potion.
Okay. So I guess I need to visit the apothecary.
Well, that's just something that happens during downtime. We don't technically have to
Oh.
roleplay it because there's no specific ingredients.
Gotcha.
It's just during my time, I'm going to make X amount of Y type of potion, and then we determine how many hours it would actually take, and then we'd subtract the gold cost from your currency, and that's pretty much it.
All right. So I'll make 4 my down.
What was that?
I'll make 4 during the downtime.
For what?
Let's see. Potion of healing, I guess.
Give me 1 second. Oh, hell. Um, shit. See, now I need to know if the trove came back up. Ah.
Oh, I found
No,
something.
the trove has not come back up. It will take you a day of downtime to make one. I do
So
intend to
3
use.
a day.
Yeah. It'll cost you
And how-
25 GP to make. 1 day to craft. Yeah.
25 to make
Yeah.
1.
25 to make one.
How much do you have?
23.
I'll spot you the 2 gold. I'll spot you 2 gold.
Admittedly, I have been a little stingy with treasure this time around. I'll have to fix that, especially if we're going to be crafting things.
So did you put that lucky charm into my inventory?
I did not. Just add an item, and once I actually make it and add it to the items list, I will swap it out
Okay.
with the.
Okay.
And let me go ahead and. So you're going to be crafting 1 healing potion.
Yes.
Alright, I will go ahead and add 1 to your inventory, Brian. There we are. Cool, now you have 2 injuries. You have crafted a healing potion. And now we deal with Boom's 3 days of downtime. Boom, what kind of creature are you looking for?
That's a good question. I did they could try to find a boar.
A boar? Boars are very rare in Barovia, but they're not entirely unfindable. So you want to spend a day hunting a boar?
Yeah.
Around Vallaki, I'd say you've got a good 20% chance of finding a boar. So roll percentile dice and roll lower than 21.
Come on, lucky charm, work for me. Fuck.
You did not find boars. You did, however, find a big wolf spider.
Wolf spider?
Wolf spider.
I
think you have the wrong mental image, but okay. You shut up.
I'm thinking of this like a giant wolf with 8 legs.
No. A wolf spider is a real spider.
Oh, it's right. It's a giant hairy spider.
This is just a giant version of the wolf spider.
So it's a giant spider.
Yes.
Has it noticed me?
Well, let's see. Are you trying to be sneaky?
Yes.
Okay.
As I need to roll stealth.
Yes, you do.
How
At
long have I been traveling in the
disadvantage.
woods?
Several hours.
Cool. I think there's something about this in my favorite terrain.
Well, be quick about it.
I'm looking. I know. Okay, difficult terrain doesn't slow. Okay. Just traveling, such as for now. When you're traveling alone, you can move stealthily at normal pace. Okay, that's L. Okay. Stealth at disadvantage. I already get disadvantage.
Oh, well, damn. You're probably immediately gonna fail then.
Double disadvantage!
No such thing, but echoing from your person,
Fuck.
a voice rings out, "Hey! He's trying to sneak!"
God damn it.
Wolf Spider turns. All 8 of its black, beady eyes locking onto you. What do you do?
Well, I see. I don't have speak with the animal, so I can't really talk to it. I don't know. I turn and run. I ain't gonna fight this thing alone.
You turn and run.
Not fight a giant fucking spider alone. That's a suicide.
Well, you get away easily enough. Let's go on to day 2. Still looking for a boar around Vallaki?
No, we're gonna try to find a wolf around Vallaki.
Oh, that's easy enough. You have a 99% chance of doing that.
Try a boar.
Right. What?
Said try a boar again.
Oh, fine. I'll try a boar again.
Percentiles and roll lower than 21.
Come on, good luck charm. That's a 4.
Sure enough, in a clearing, rooting and eating grass is a boar.
What? Okay.
It hasn't noticed you.
Cool. See. I'm gonna walk up to it nice and slow.
You're sneaking up to it?
No, not sneaking. Just slowly approaching it to know that I mean it no harm.
Well, it hasn't noticed you at all.
Oh. Then I'm going to cast Animal Friendship on it. And if it has an intelligence of 4 or higher, it instantly passes.
It does not, and it needs to make a wisdom saving throw, correct?
Yeah, DC 11.
DC 11. Alright, I'm going to tell you that it rolled an 11 naturally,
God damn it!
but it has a wisdom of 9. That's -1. It failed the check.
Oh shit. Okay. Whew.
But what have you done to attract its attention to you? Because it needs to hear and see you.
Boar. What? I stand up and hold a morsel of rations in my hand and shout, "Yo, pig!" and shake my hands.
Yo, pig, and shake your hands.
With a handful of food.
So these are your verbal and somatic components.
Yes. And material.
Well, yeah, material is the bit of food.
My rations.
The boar turns, looks at you. Its brow furrows suspiciously.
Some jerky with your name on it. It's okay, it's cow.
The boar does not seem impressed with your offering.
Okay, let's see if I have anything else I can, I got some water.
The spell specifically says food.
I know, a morsel of food. Ooh, I got some wolf jerky.
Begrudgingly, it takes the beef jerky.
And just some, some good herbs in town when we get to town.
It continues to stare at you, wondering
Or-
why you think it can understand you.
I don't know either.
It understands
Oh.
food, and it understands your gesture of not wanting to hurt it.
I'm like, okay, I pet his shoulder.
The boar knows that this is one of the most desirable pieces of a pig to eat, and it headbutts you.
No, not okay. I was trying to, give it love and affection, not I'm gonna eat you. I'm like, okay, I wave it to follow me to town.
Do you have anything that you might be able to lure it with?
Let's see. Let me look. We'll get some dried fruit.
Do you offer it dried fruit?
I offer it a dried piece of apple.
It squeals merrily and accepts the dried fruit.
Hey.
Hasn't seen
And
an
I
apple in
bet-
some time.
Yeah. And I'm like, come on, let's head to town. I want you to meet a druid friend of mine. And I escort the pig to Brian, who's most likely high off his mind in a tree.
Waving the food in front of its face, you lure it back to Barovia.
To Barovia.
Valaki, for your everywhere is Barovia. My bad.
It's like I made it. I made it out of Barovia. Fuck that. I'm not going back.
Yeah, I feel you.
You found the magic cow level. Oh wait, board
It's like
level.
if I found a magic board that somehow makes me out of Barovia, fuck Barovia and fuck my adventuring group. Peace out. Y'all fucked.
Yes, you suddenly
Kizan
find
says
yourself
deuces.
in the high moors of the Sword Coast.
Yeah, Kizan's like, peace out, bitches.
Yo, this pig has magic.
I start worshiping the pig as a god.
No, you lead it back to Valaki.
And I try to find Brian while feeding this boar more dried fruit.
Brian and Hallr, in the meantime, have been summoned to the house of Fiona Wachter.
Oh god.
Sitting in the incredibly perfumed parlor, Fiona opens the double door and steps inside, puffing on some kind of cigarette that smells heavily of clove and chives for some reason. I tell you, Brian, ever since they destroyed the herb patch, I haven't been able to get any of the good stuff. I understand
no,
that
me neither.
I understand that you may have a solution, and I have the perfect place for you to practice your arts of cultivation. And she takes another long drag from the clove and chive cigarette before she just sighs and puts it out in an ashtray. Clove tastes just fine. It's the chive. I don't know why. What weirdo came up with that concoction?
Probably a kobold.
Allow me to show you to the cellar. And rather flamboyant and pretentiously, she throws open the doors and leads you out into the hallway and through the door that leads into the kitchen, and then down some steps into a dank, dark area of the house.
Oh, an actual cellar this time. I thought once again we were talking about a merchant.
Thought you would take y'all to a sex dungeon.
Yo! I smell sex and candy here.
She just wants to squeeze Brian of all that Fiona face melted her.
You want to try some of my shive lube?
She leads you down an earthen-walled hallway, past a few doors. You can hear some obvious screaming and muttering beyond one of them. She urges you, ignore that. It's one of my daughters. She's being petulant, so I'm punishing her. And she throws open another wooden door into a dimly lit chamber where the floor has been tilled into rows and set up with trellises, and a small irrigation system has been put in place, drawing water from places higher in the house and slowly dripping it from pipes that hang overhead. Welcome to your dream patch, Brian. It has been fertilized with the best cow dung. It is drip watered. The water is measured perfectly to keep the soil moist. Not too dry, not too wet, just perfectly moist. I have an area where you can mix any sort of speed grow concoctions that your brain can cook up. She gestures to a table, which is more of an alchemist slab than your standard herbalist kit. And I only have one price, Brian.
Okay.
These 4 patches right here, these 4 allotments, and she shows you that they've been outlined with white twine and marked with little cement discs. These are mine. The 4 Fiona face melters you'll plant here are mine.
Okay.
Anything else you grow down here is yours to do with as you please, but these 4 plants that will be here are for my personal use.
So, 2 questions.
Of course.
Question 1, since we underground and all that, how we getting sunlight in here to grow?
I figured you would ask that. While I cannot personally be in the room, I have a rare skin disease. What we have affixed above are sun rods, which can be turned on with a spoken command. And when I am out of the room, I will tell you the command so that you can turn them on and off at your leisure. As you know, sun rods produce light that is equivalent to bright, almost sunlight.
Interesting.
They are certain to help whatever you plant down here grow. And granted, of course, you realize that they weren't getting actual sunlight above, right? The sky is always
Well,
cloudy.
yeah, but yeah, I don't know. Magic happened. Anyway,
Magic happens, my friend, and I am sure that these sun rods will accomplish your photosynthesizing needs. Also,
so question 2. Oh, go ahead.
also the fertilizer's really good.
It smells really good. It smells extra fresh.
I do have a gardener who will be helping you to make sure these plants stay well nutrient enriched. So don't worry too much about that. Your job
So
is, I'm sorry,
oh, go ahead.
your job is to simply plant them, help them grow, and once they've reached potential harvest, do whatever magic you do to make them smokable.
So my second question is, so you said these 4 here, you want the Fiona face melter off to yourself, right?
Yes. For
Okay. So
for the
so
time and effort.
so
I'm sorry. Please continue.
so how face melty are we wanting this strain to be? Like, do you want the usual face melty, or do you want like the puddle of slime face melty where you don't move for 3 days after you just sniff it?
You can do that.
Oh, I can do that.
Tell you what, the first batch, let me try that puddle of slime shit. And if it messes me up too much, we'll go back to regular.
All right, and if you decide that you want to go to the next level, let me know, because I know this one that'll make you talk to the dead before they even died yet.
Wouldn't that be just like me talking to you right now?
Don't question it.
It fucks you up so good, it makes you talk to people.
I'll be perfectly honest. Anything that gets me away from these clove and chive cigarettes. And I don't know why they put the chive in them. The clove would have been just fine by itself. Chive just tastes like burning.
Yeah, I had a cloven chlamydia cigarette before. It wasn't any good either. It left a burning on the lips.
On the lips, you say? That sounds awful.
Oh, it was like, so I had like a little blister pop up and everything. It was worst 3 weeks of my life.
Did everything taste all right? Or was it... Did it...
I mean, there for a while, it just looked like I had eaten some bees, but I mean, once the swelling went down,
You know, I once knew a man by the name of David. He looked like he got stung in the face by bees. It was awful. I told him, you need to go down on me with the lips like that, but he never would. Apparently, I was the one thing he wouldn't eat. The silence is deafening. Well,
the Brian face melter.
well, my dear. Yes, and there's plenty of room down here to plant just about anything you want. Assuming you found samples of any of the other strains, seeds, buds, anything you can use. Feel free to come and go as you please. Here, and she gives you a key. This key will get you into the servants' entrance. That way you're not tracking dirt through the rest of the house as you come and go.
I'll be sure to keep this in a safe place.
Do please. I'd hate to have to call the locksmith to redo the locks because somebody lost a key. Well, dears. And you, big fella. What's your name again?
Robin, he's talking to you.
I'm still Hallr.
Hallr. I remember a time when $2 could make me Hallr. But that was ages ago, and I was a much younger lady.
Yeah, I think it's up to $4 now.
I'm sorry, excuse me. Was that an insult?
No, it's more and more like, yeah, prices go up.
Inflation?
Yeah.
I've never been inflated before. I don't want to be. You take care of this one. He's going to keep us all well supplied with the good stuff. Understood?
Yeah, well, he scratches my back, I scratch his.
Look, I'm scratching your back for him.
Ooh.
You're no longer a town's guard. You're a Voctor guard. You're on my payroll, and I will pay you to keep him alive.
That works.
How does 10 gold a week sound?
Well, it's 10 times better what I got as a guard, so I'm happy.
Excellent. I'll pay you 10 gold every Friday, starting not this Friday, because I'm going to give you some money in advance, but next Friday.
Oh, then we got money to spend on the Lunar Festival.
Oh yes, that is happening, isn't it? Brian, do what you can. Salvage whatever seeds from the small batch of face melter you have there. And if I could convince you to give me some of it, I'd be deeply appreciative. I'm gonna need some of that stuff to get past old Valakovic's speech this month.
Yeah, that.
Everything is well. Strahd cannot get into our fine walled village. The idiot. Wow. I'll leave you to your work. And if you can give me some of the stuff, see me before you leave. See me before you leave anyway. I've got to pay your guard.
Also, I need to know the magic word.
Ah, yes. Follow me back upstairs. And as soon as the door is shut and she is safely away from the sun rods, he says, alright, all you have to do is step into the room and say, illuminate.
Illuminate.
Illuminate, yes.
Illuminate.
And to turn them off, it's deluminate.
Unluminate.
No, deluminate.
Reluminate.
Hey, Brian, you're forgetting the D.
The D is important. You know, despite me not having had the D in several months, husband's been busy and everything like that, which is why I need some of that face melter.
I bet he needs some face melter too.
He needs some of that Ravenloft Royale with cheese. I tell you, I would do anything to get a rise out of that man again. He is rigid as he is. Rigid in all the wrong ways, I assure you. Can't do anything with the man. Ah. And the key, don't lose it. Keep it secret. Keep it safe.
Don't worry, I will guard it with my life.
You don't have to worry too much about me going down there and messing with things. It's not my area of expertise. But, yes, should you ever need to turn the sun rods off, deluminate.
Reluminate.
Okay. I must go and fetch my coin purse so I can pay our fine mutual friend here. And
Brian's gonna divvy up a little bit of Fiona face melter for her.
Ooh, you're very kind. Thank you. Here's a little something for your help and trouble. And she gives you 5 gold coins as she pays Hallr 11.
Thank you very much.
Now, I only have very basic rules. and I expect them to be followed. 1, you do not go exploring the rest of the house. 2, if you hear my daughter screaming in the basement, you leave her alone. She's being punished for a reason. Trust me. What she's done is very bad, and she must learn from it by being secluded.
But yeah, she's a naughty girl.
Sometimes there's just nothing I can do with her, but it's not really her fault. It's that Valakovich boy, one of the burgomaster's sons, has put strange ideas in our head. It's his fault. Well,
So just the 2 rules?
Have you
Yeah, I
tried to
think
talk to
that's fair.
priests or something to get the ideas out of her head?
The priest wouldn't be any help. Yes, those are the 2 rules. If you are feeling hungry or thirsty, please help yourself to my larder. Within reason, of course. I'm sure if a cook, and she stares at the person stirring a pot of soup at the stove, is here, they wouldn't mind preparing something for you. Something light, perhaps. Cookie here is a bit temperamental. The cook glares over her shoulder at Fiona. Well,
Oh, I know what we should do, Brian. We should order a cake for a Lunar festival.
Kate?
Yeah, for Lunar festival.
Cookie is not going to make you a cake. You might want to try one of the bakers in town for that.
Yeah, I kind of guess so, but yeah.
I just wanted to be clear. As long as we're clear. I mean,
But I want a cake from Cookie.
Cookie is going to be busy working my special event for the Lunar Festival. It's always a rather large affair. Never be in here during the Lunar Festival unless you've been specifically invited. Regardless of having a key, that's the one day of the month I will be very angry if I find you in my house. Without being properly announced, of course.
If only there was Fiona face melt for the Lunar.
If only. But I understand it could take a month or more to regrow the crop that was lost.
Yeah.
I will say, you may split off and use some of the face melter you're growing for me if you want to grow more. By all means, I don't want to hoard all of it to myself. I just want a steady supply to keep my nerves calm. A calm Fiona is a friendly Fiona. Agreed?
Definitely. And thank you for the hospitality.
It's less a hospitality as it is something in our mutual interest. Helping you is helping me. And I thank you for helping me. And she shakes the bit of Fiona face melter. She says, I'm going to go pack a pipe now. Thank you very much.
And Brian just looks at her and goes, deluminate.
Bingo. Yes. Toodaloo, I shall be in my parlor if you need me. But you might not want to need me until tomorrow at the earliest.
I guess Brian's gonna go downstairs to the cellar and start rummaging through his stash and start planting.
The idea of this pleases Fiona.
I'll go by the kitchen on the way down and see if there are any leftovers so I can chew on while I'm watching him doing his green stuff.
Of course. And that pretty much completes your second day of downtime. When you reconvene at the tavern, there's a pig, wild boar hanging out with Kizan.
Hey, you found a girlfriend.
No. I found a nice pig that wanted to meet Brian.
Oh, you brought me dinner.
No, it's not dinner.
I'm taking
Oh.
out
Replace-
my flint and steel.
I will shoot you with an arrow in your eye. Back away from the boar.
Don't
This
be
is a
so
kind-
boring.
This is a kind and gentle pig.
So you're saying it
Who-
tastes smooth?
Who might be our fifth companion. Might replace Artemis.
Well, I'm gonna make one thing very clear. I'm not sleeping with a pig.
You don't have to sleep with the pig. Brian can when he turned into a pig.
I am not sleeping with the Oinkinator.
It's Pig Capone.
So that sounds like a pork and pasta dish.
I'm actually torn between two names. Either Porkers or Bacon Eater.
No.
But yeah, we might have a new friend, but I'm almost running out. I'm almost out of fruit. Anybody want to what's
Who's
the
a good
word?
pork chop? Who's a good pork chop?
Brian's gonna give Pork Chop a good berry.
Oh, thank you. That I was about that. I was like, does anybody have any food? Offer it, because I'm running out of dried fruits and veggies.
Actually, Brian's going to force feed like a couple of good berries.
And the boar eats them both without problem.
Oh yeah, make that boar fat.
And then there's a rumbling in the boar's belly.
Uh-oh. God damn it.
The boar looks up at Kizan. Its brows furrowed as if it's
Oh, shit.
angry.
No. God, no.
Brian's gonna feed it another good berry.
It
don't think
refuses
that's gonna
the
help.
third good berry.
Shit, animal friendship?
The boar begins to breathe heavy.
Oh,
Um,
fuck.
I'm stepping a little bit back before it explodes.
What do I do? Animal handling to calm it down?
You can try, yeah.
And offer Brian as, meat shield?
What?
You're already close enough to the boar.
Its stomach growls. The boar makes this almost demonic noise,
Oh, shit. Oh, God, it's got shit on the floor.
and it shits on the floor.
God damn it.
A non-stop stream. It looks like a fucking someone had turned on a fire hydrant. Sluice and just
God damn it, Brian.
begins to projectile fire out of this boar's ass across the tavern's floor.
I'm so happy I stepped aside.
Can't help it but
Danica
laugh.
fucking screams.
I just point at Kizan.
I point at Brian.
Danica
Brian
standing
points at-
behind the bar. Hey,
Oh lord, this is gonna be a shit show.
She picks up a club from behind the bar and quickly rushes the pig.
God damn it.
You need to get that thing out of here and wait! Back it out the door! Back it out the door!
Kizan tries to get it to go out the door.
It's just sitting there. As it just continues.
Come, Brian, can you help me get the pig out the tavern, please?
Brian tries to
5
offer another good berry.
God damn it, Brian!
If you want to
And
make
this is how we fucking die!
if you want to make a thrown weapon attack, you can see if you get that good berry in the pig's mouth.
God
You
damn it,
know
Brian,
what?
don't you
That's-
dare!
How do I do this?
It's a technically a dexterity check,
I was gonna say D20 plus your dexterity?
which is a dexterity check.
Yeah.
Can I help him to aim?
Please miss, please miss. Oh, thank God.
The good berry misses.
Brian, I told you to help me get the pig out of the tavern before Danica kills it.
This is what
In a
happens
way,
when-
I was
when-
trying to.
That's what happens when you eat too many good berries in one day.
Damn it, Brian!
So you're saying if we gave the hitchhiker another good berry, that would have happened to him also?
After 5 solid minutes,
Oh, Lord.
the boar just collapses, barely breathing, an exhausted
Hallr?
look on its face.
Hallr, can you track the pig out, please?
Nope. Your pig, your problem.
I start to try to drag the boar out of the tavern.
You drag the boar out of the tavern, and
Great.
as it bounces down the front steps, it gives a very wet fart with each thwomp, leaving a trail of shit down the down
damn
the
it.
stairs.
I've been working at this tavern for years now.
Hey, Kizan, I know what you can name the pig now.
Don't you dare.
I also know it.
Gravy boat.
Oh, God.
I was about to say,
No, we are not naming the boar Gravy Boat.
oh, wet ass pig.
Oh my god! Not
I
wet
walk
ass pig.
in and give Danica 20 gold and say, I'm sorry. Blame the druid.
No. No. You can say you're sorry by getting the bucket and the mop.
This wet,
Wet
ass
ass
pig.
pig.
And cleaning up after that wet ass pig. Do you know what kind of disease you've just left all over this floor and the front of my building? You clean it.
It was Brian.
It's the pig
I
you're
know.
trying to tame. You let
I
Brian do
know.
that. You,
Brian's the one that
I
gave
w-
it the good berries.
I was listening. You said give it another one.
I said not another. I just asked for one.
What do you say, Brian? Should we sit down and watch the show?
Yes.
God damn it. I go get the bucket and the mop and start mopping the floors.
And you don't bring that creature back in here. You keep it tethered outside.
Unless it's already fried.
Already butchered even. I don't want no whole pigs are coming in this establishment.
Right.
Holy
Kizan
shit.
starts mopping the floor.
Takes
While he's
Kizan-
mopping the floor.
I can help with the butchering. And
Oh,
get my axe.
Kizan, yeah.
Takes Kizan a solid 30 minutes.
In the entire 30 minutes, he's giving Brian the death glare.
And you still need to spend
8 hours.
8 uninterrupted hours magically attuning to this beast.
Yep.
Somebody has to sleep outside.
Yeah.
They
You happen to
don't-
have a barn in the back or something that I can sleep in?
There's a stable, a small one, but that's there.
Cool. Mind if I use it?
As long as the pig stays outside, I don't care.
Cool. Brian just stares, or not Brian, Kizan stares at Brian as he leaves the tavern to go put the boar in the stable.
Brian
That's
just stares back.
That's just the door closes behind it. I'm breaking down in laughter.
Danica does not look amused, even though you are fucking rolling on the ground. She's kind of death stares from the bar counter. And then she shakes her head and just, oh my goodness, what have I gotten myself into?
Everything.
Everything!
I guess I spend the rest of the night attuning to this boar.
Then you certainly can.
I do.
You're gonna be exhausted tomorrow.
Yep.
I guess you're gonna be borderline crazy also.
And my third day, I'm going to spend sleeping all damn day.
Wow. I guess that's a plan. And Brian and
Keep it
Hallr
bright.
are going to be checking on the plants and apothecary lab for the third day, I suppose, unless there are other plans.
No, that sounded pretty good.
Nim is going to jot in their journal and study their spells.
I thought he would yell at those rocks in town again.
Well, the rocks were outside of town. They're by the old
Oh.
tower on the shores of Lake Zarovich.
Oh.
Well, we'll time skip a bit, and we'll go to intermission so I can set up the boar as a companion. So we'll be back shortly. Scroll back up to go and went, what the fuck do you mean 31 male small penis?
What?
Exactly
Yeah,
what I
Wayward's
said.
not 31.
No, I'm 35 now.
Oh, fuck.
And then we're back live.
It looked like me from like 6-7 years ago.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, with my eyes being all blurry and shit. I thought you had posted a picture of yourself in Discord, and it wasn't until you said that it wasn't you that I realized it wasn't you. So
No, it was not me. I had to click on it and make me big and go, oh, this fucker just really looks like me. Holy shit. Because I was shaving my head way back then, and it was when I stopped shaving my head as often that I realized, oh fuck, Tom, you're experiencing male pattern baldness. The male pattern baldness, holy fuck.
So, about that giant spider.
What about that giant wolf spider?
Was there any possible chance of me taming that? Or was that just to scare the shit out of me?
I don't know why it scared the shit out of you. It was a 1/4 CR creature.
It is?
Yes.
I thought it was based on the player's handbook. A giant spider is a CR1.
giant wolf spider is a 1/4.
It
Uh,
is.
Indeed.
If we brought it back, I would have put it on fire.
Oh, well, it's
Here
not
you go,
the
Boone.
things from the Appendix D in
The player's handbook.
player's
See, the thing is, we have access to more things of the beast
Yeah, I
type.
didn't know that.
And if it's
I thought it was
to the
limited.
zone, I'm going to judge it up.
I thought it was, only exclusive to the Appendix D in the player's handbook. Because I pulled up that giant spider statistics. I looked at that. I'm like, I did what the pig did.
You shit yourself.
Just about, because I'm like, I'm alone. I'm a ranger, and it sees me. I had flashbacks to Harry Potter, and I was Ron.
Look, yeah, I was about to say, the smaller spiders is about the size of the giant wolf spider in like the Harry Potter Aragog scene. Aragog was fucking gigantic. His babies are the equivalent of giant spiders. Aragog was like a gargantuan spider.
Yeah, I had I'm Ron Weasley in the woods, and that's a big ass fucking spider, and it's staring into my soul.
Ron Weasley. Ronald Weasley. It's
Leviosa.
Leviosa. It's Leviosa.
Oh.
Stop it, Ron. Stop. Oh, Accio bomb. Stop it. Stop. Go ahead, Harry. You're the chosen one. But Ron, I'm so nervous. What if I can't get it up? Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh God. Like freaking Cubby talking about that professor that can blow two people at once.
Oh my fucking goodness. Alright. Where were we? Oh,
For
yes.
Future
Hogwarts.
references.
The day of the Lunar Festival. I must get this out of my system first, though. But Ron, what are you doing? You cannot ban me. You have no power here, Robin the Grey. Fuck! I gotta stop. I gotta fucking stop snorting. I don't even have the bot on. I need to go in and like retroactively like add 10 fucking snorts for tonight.
Yeah. That Fiona face melter that's fucking your shit up.
I wish I had some weed right now, but I don't trust anyone to give me like decent shit. Like
Have you
the
tried clove? Have you tried clove and chive?
glow and shine?
Cloves and chives.
No, I'm not about to either. Not about to either. That sounds awful.
You know what's awful is that I should have realized that there was more beasts that I could choose from.
Yeah.
I'm just a dumbass.
I mean, you could have literally asked for anything, and I would have given you a chance on you finding it near Velaki.
Yeah. I thought I was limited to the shit in the player's handbook.
Well, now we know. But you also have a pig.
I have a pig.
You have a pig named Pig.
Ooh, that's a quarter rating? Ooh. Oh. Never mind. Never fucking mind.
Yeah, apparently it's not a 1/4 rating.
What?
I don't know. You were excited, then suddenly never fucking mind.
No, it's still a quarter rating. It's a swarm of ravens, and they have a 6, an 8, a 3, and another 6.
Oh. I'm not sure how that would be classified. But typically,
It says medium swarm of tiny beast.
It's a swarm of beasts, not a beast.
Yeah. I really want to try to tame that.
You would
It's
end
a
up looking
dragon.
like that kitchen woman in Home Alone.
Oh, damn. Should have tried for that. That would have been awesome.
Well, let's not dwell on what you should have tried for, and let's just progress forward.
Well, yeah, I'm going to progress forward, but now I have references for future pets if this one dies.
One dies.
I have to get a giant owl and name him in Hooters.
Yes, an owl!
Who?
There's going to be a woman who's deathly afraid of owls now. Oh, well, the day of the Lunar Festival has arrived. The market square is set up with stalls featuring several different kinds of drinks. Fizzy beverages. There's a wine stall. There's stall selling freshly roasted meat that has been just cooked over a fire. And
Pork chops.
Leave my pig out of this.
Granted, the parade and festivities won't happen till much later in the evening, but there are plenty of werewolf heads on spikes. And the burgomaster is here handing them out.
Wolf heads on spikes.
Werewolf heads, he's insisting.
And he's handing them out to other people.
Handing them out like they're toys.
Okay.
Yes, he's giving them head.
Well.
He approaches your group carrying 4 speared heads. And Valakovic isn't a large or strong man, so he's kind of struggling a little bit.
Oh, let me help you.
He says, hey, everybody. Good morning. Here are your complimentary werewolf heads. If you're going to go walking around town, make sure you hold them high and proud. What do you all like about the Lunar Festival? Is it the wine? Is it the celebration of the slaughter of Blight and Barovia? Or is it just the fact that I'm doing such a good job keeping this town safe from outside influences like the Vistani and the werewolves and and even that big asshole Strahd?
Yes, all of the above.
I like the festivities.
Kizan is too intrigued with his boar to talk to the burgomaster.
Burgomaster kind of prods Kizan with a head on a stick. Says, hey, here you go. Take this.
Oh. I turn and look and grab it. Okay, thank you.
Don't mind Kizan today, he's just a little boring.
I got a pig, damn it.
Is it for dinner?
No.
Yes.
This is my ranger companion.
Valakovic stares at the pig, and the pig stares back up at Valakovic. They lock eyes. They're quiet for a moment, as if there's some kind of understanding between them. And then Valakovic regards Kizan and says, well, have yourself a wonderful day. I've got to hand out as many of these wolf heads as I can. Find a good place around town, or better yet, keep them with you all day long. Carry them high, carry them proud, because no werewolf will set foot on the ground in town. Let me tell you that. If I so much as find a werewolf in this town, I will fire all of the guards and hire new ones. What's funny?
Oh, nothing.
Huh. Thought I heard someone laugh. Shame. Well, taking the festivities, the parade starts just after sunset. And after the parade, I give the big speech. Please, please be there for the speech. I'd hate to have to send my personal enforcers to drag you to the town square. That would be just awful.
It would be a show, though.
Would be a show, and you know everybody loves a show. And well,
Yeah.
let me get back to my work. Toodles, everybody. Make sure you get something to eat and something to drink. Have a good time. This is day of festivities. The full moon is going to part the clouds, and for a brief moment, we shall bathe in the refreshing light of the moon.
Okay.
Your friend is a bit listless. I might suggest finding a new one. And then Valakovic turns and goes back to his post and handing out heads.
I hand Hallr mine, like, can you carry this for me?
Can't you just put it on your pig?
Does my pig look like a pack mule?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, if you strapped it to it, it could probably carry it for you.
Yeah, but I was asking Hallr if he would.
I got my own head.
But that seemed ominous, did y'all think that too?
He might be smoking some stuff.
He might
Yeah,
got into that
Brian.
Fiona face melter.
Definitely not. He's on them clove and chive cigarettes. Well, the
That would
town
actually be
square.
nice with a workshop.
The town square is bustling with people who are getting free food and free drink, and there's even a stall where this heavy set, you're gonna guess a toy maker is handing out free toys to children.
The Belinsky?
I mean, you might recognize Blinsky.
I'm
You've
friends with
lived here.
Belinsky.
Oh, indeed. Well, then yes, it's Blinsky.
Woohoo! And Kizan and the pig are gone.
Could there happen to be free barber services also?
Free barber services? No, definitely
Yeah.
not.
Oh, I was hoping for a free haircut.
No, you'd have to go find a salon and pay for that kind of service.
Oh, fuck it, then I'll let it grow.
You approach Blinsky's stall just as he's giving out a free marionette to a small boy and sending him back to his parents.
Belinsky, my good friend.
Ah, Kizan, it's nice to see you again.
Nice to see you. It's been several weeks.
Feels
How's
like
business?
It's been much longer. Business is a bit slow, but business will always be just right for Blinsky.
Yeah. If it ain't Belinsky,
It's
it's no good.
No. It's no
Oh.
fun. It's no
He's no
Blinsky.
fun. Yes. Oh, this is Pig.
Hello, pig.
Sorry
Is
to say, Artemis met her end.
So this is not dinner.
No, this is my new companion.
A pig?
Yeah, I went with the boar this time. I figured it would be more, what's the word? Sturdy and more meat shieldy.
It could be. Pig needs a little more fat on its bones.
Yeah, most of its fat got shat out its ass last night because of the druid friend.
What had happened?
Gave it too many damn good berries.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Danica wasn't too happy.
Oh no.
Yeah, he's in the tavern and all down the front steps. freaking druids.
That's nasty.
Yeah. I wave Brian, Hallr, and Nim over.
Brian waves back.
Oh, bottle over.
Blinsky, this is Hallr.
Hello.
And my little
Hello.
lizard friend is Nim.
Hi.
And the nature cow that waved back at me is Brian.
Nature cow? This is Firbolg.
Yeah, he's a nature cow, according to Nim.
Nature cow. Sounds better. Well, what can I do for you fine people today?
I saw you handing out toys. Thought I could help a little bit. Maybe give some kids a pig ride. Around one, pig one. I don't know.
After
Give
the
them a ride
night
on my
you've
pig.
described to me, I think the pig can use the rest.
Brew. It's actually 2 nights ago.
Still, should be resting and drinking lots of water.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't
Yeah.
want that afterburner to go off while you have a kid on top.
Yeah. Anyway, shouldn't you be like guarding something, Hallr?
I got overview of what I need to look at.
Hallr is obviously looking at the booth Danica is pouring wine at.
Oh God.
I'll also keep an eye on Brian.
Where is Brian? I lost him in the crowd.
Just follow the fume of smoke.
Yeah,
Looks up to every tree.
Well, there's not a lot of trees in the town square.
Oh, true. Okay, for rooftops then.
I guess that's one way to get high. Zing!
I don't know what to expect with Brian.
Brian's in the exact same place as he was.
Oh.
Across the street.
He's just people watching.
People watching.
Hey, that's the fun thing.
You spend about an hour handing out toys with Blinsky and chatting. Nothing major seems to be going down in Vallaki other than the festival today.
Think I should take my venturing party and go, probably hunt some werewolves.
You're a bit late to that party, my friend.
Oh.
You wanted to hunt werewolves, you should have done it last week and they were paying for werewolf heads.
Ah, true, yeah.
It'll be about another 20 days before they start paying good prices for werewolf heads again.
I did sell some dire wolf pelts a couple days ago.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, I need to get better at skinning.
You just need to learn to take your time.
Yeah. There is a dire wolf out there we've dubbed Scar.
Scott, huh?
Yeah, solid white, big-ass wolf with a scar of one of its eyes.
Ah. A quarry, it seems.
Yeah, I'm thinking about hunting it down one of these days. Or you never know, it might hunt me down.
Sure, one of the two will happen.
Well, we did kill 3 of his brethren.
Well, I'm sure one of the two will happen. You will either find it or it will come and find you.
Hoping it finds me before I find it.
Or your pig.
Leave my pig out of this, Hallr.
Hey, dinners, no matter what species you are.
That is true. But we'll be heading back to the vineyard here in a couple days, or tomorrow.
Oh, what's happening at the vineyard?
We need to go back south towards Yester Hill.
Colchester Hill, huh?
Yeah.
Horrible place, I heard.
Yeah, Davy and Mardukov have requested us to find some seeds. And he said one of them might be down at Yester Hill.
Nah. I don't know anything about that, comrade.
You not seen anybody carrying around a green, glowy, magical seed lately? Or within past months?
Unless they brought it into my shop, I haven't seen it.
Do you have anything that we could do? Any work you need done?
No, I'm content. I have no targets. I just tend to my work.
I get up and say, well, I will see you at the parade tonight then.
It's always a pleasure, my friend.
I pick up my werewolf head stick and wave it like, yay, and start walking off.
Yay, Blinsky waves his back.
Totally a conspiracy theory.
Nim kind of plays with his werewolf head on a stick, using it like a wizard's staff. Practicing some somatic components with it and speaking Kobold gibberish. I forgot what exactly I was going to do with Brian since we took so long with Blinsky. I had something special for Brian, and now it was in my head, and now it's gone. Oh, now I remember. I remember now. Brian, what exactly are you doing while they're over there hanging out with Blinsky?
I was planning on just people watching with my stick.
Just people watching? Oh, that sounds like a good idea. What's your passive perception?
16.
16?
Yeah.
You spot a familiar pair of figures across the crowd, standing at a stall and drinking wine. A dwarf and his human companion. The mage with no name.
Oh.
They're standing there, drinking and chatting with Danica.
I'm gonna go over to the rest of the group and inform them of what I've seen.
Wizard and Silent Bob are here?
Yeah. And they're being all chatty Cathy with Danica.
That's ominous. What the fuck are they doing here? They selling the wine that they stole?
Only one way to find out.
Brian, go talk to them.
Why me? Why not a group effort?
Okay. They don't like me very much. They like you more than they like me.
I was a bear that tried to eat them. I don't think they like me very much.
Let's head over together.
Okay.
Nim just kind of nods and follows along. You approach them.
Well, who we got here?
Oh, hello. The wizard takes a sip of his wine. And then turns and looks at Danica and says, would you leave us for a bit? Here. And he sets 2 gold coins on the counter and says, leave the bottle.
Might as well have to leave the casket.
A casket? Are you
I'm in
threatening me?
cask.
Oh.
No. I'm in a cask.
But if anybody's going to need a casket today, it's going to be you.
I'm in a barrel of the barrel. You know,
I-
you take it back to your hidden shack in the fog.
I understand what you meant. A slip of the tongue. It happens. I was still going to make the joke. Fancy
What
meeting
y'all
you all
doing
here.
here?
Enjoying the festivities.
Eh.
How can we help you?
I just saw familiar faces. I wonder how things were going. You know, friendly chat.
Is it to be a friendly chat? Well, then, good. We're not seeking any trouble.
It's a bad day to make trouble on anyway. It's a Lunar festival.
Any day, I find, is a bad day to make trouble for oneself.
Yeah, but especially today.
I suppose. Today being such a special occasion that it happens 12 days of every year. So, what would you like to chat about since you've wandered
Yeah,
over?
just surprised to see you in town. And just wanted to say hello and how you were doing. And
More surprised to see you chatting up with Danica.
Well, she was the pleasant woman standing here pouring wine.
yeah, it's quite good wine.
No reason to not be friendly.
Does that wine taste familiar?
Of course it does. Grape mash number 3. There's plenty of it. They just don't know it yet. About your winter splinter. I've yet to
Yeah.
find a treant wandering through the woods. I've yet to find any other signs of treant activity. Aside from the trail from Yester Hill to the Wizard of Wine's vineyard.
No trail leading out from it?
No trail leading anywhere else. So the treant came and went along the same path. But what I meant was, from Yester Hill, no other signs of treant life. So, wherever Winter Splinter went, it either came from or went to Yester Hill.
So is that Yester Hill?
I guess we have to grab a couple of sauce and head down there one day.
Well, it's
What if it was that tree that the kids were strapped to?
kids were strapped to a tree. This is news to me.
Yeah, the Mardukov kids were strapped to a black tree out
That
back behind
seems
the stone circular at the top of the hill.
that seems particularly strange. Okay.
And the arch druid we fought there also had one strapped to his chest
That's very strange.
and drained the life force of the child.
Well, evil druids tend to be able to do that. Even some necromancers. More
So-
so necromancers than druids, of course.
But yeah, there was this wicked black tree that may have been Winter Splinter. I guess. I don't know.
I know of the tree you're talking about. I've never seen that tree so much as move, so I don't know if that's Winter Splinter. All I know is they call it the Goliath tree.
That tree.
Yes, indeed. The Goliath tree. I don't know what the purpose of it is. It just looks gnarly and ugly. It does have a glow of magic about it. But it's faint.
Anything you could tell me about that tree?
Other than they call it the Goliath tree? No. Unfortunately not. But we scoured the woods, we scoured the trail, we walked up and down the path of destruction leading from Yesterhill through the forest to the winery. No other signs of such a treant existing. However, I will say, if the Goliath tree were a treant, and I'm not saying it
Alright.
is, mind you, I would have to agree that the width of the path it left through the
Okay.
woods would be fitting. Please stop interrupting me.
Sorry.
Because I am not above casting silence. But that's all I know. It's my best guess. I don't really have anything else to give you. You haven't told anyone about my secret storage, have you?
No.
Good, keep it that way. I'd rather us be friendly than me having to come and do nasty things to you. I don't like to do nasty things. You may speak now.
Okay. Yep. We kept it a secret. That's
Excellent.
all.
If there's anything else I can potentially help you with, feel free to find me. I tend to camp around Kretsk, but I'm always present for free food and drink.
Yeah, who isn't?
People who, well, admittedly, decent people.
There are decent people.
Of course there are. Me, I'm going to be honest. I'm a freeloader. I am an opportunist. And where there is free food and drink, you will always find me.
Well, I see
Okay.
nothing wrong with enjoying free food and drinks.
Yes, but sometimes people will overindulge, and I'm not going to lie, I am going to overindulge.
Well, it will be very careful. If you get sick, don't go through the inn because you might end up with a bucket and a mop. Clean up after yourself.
Oh, no. Don't have to worry about that. I have my own little camp set up right outside of town. Did you ever
Okay,
tell
well.
me your names, I wonder? I don't remember.
We have no names.
Of course you do.
You don't?
No, we have no names. Names are power.
You know. I'm Hallr.
I say if you have no names, you have no power.
Well, we have names. It means I'm not going to tell you my name because it gives you power over me. Like you didn't give us your name.
Well, I mean, what can I do with your name to influence you?
Could I do with your name to influence you?
Oh, you could sell me out to certain people.
Do I look like the type of person that would do that?
Yes.
I didn't sell you out your secret wine hiding hole.
And hello, Hallr.
Hello.
And the mage turns and shakes Hallr's hand, and so does the dwarf. Dwarf, just nods. I mean,
Yeah. I'm not doing that stuff. I like to know people by the name. I don't get that name is power thing.
it's a superstition having to deal with the Fae more than it is anything else.
Yeah, I'm a little bit more down to earth.
I can understand that. You see, I'm a bit superstitious. You see, if I told you my name and you were ever captured by Fae creatures, you could give them my name instead of yours and inadvertently sign me to a contract I never personally agreed to. Which could happen with other creatures, like, say, Strahd, or the leader of the werewolves, the Martikovs, Fiona Vodka.
No. Well, now you know my name, so you might do the same thing to me.
I'm sorry, I can't. Nothing against you.
Hello. Just I'm showing you respect. You have my name. If you don't want to tell yours, I don't mind.
Well, thank you. That's very reasonable. I do prefer to remain anonymous. Or as anonymous as I can manage to be.
And I've still saved the champagne I got from you last time.
Oh, yes. I did give you that, didn't I?
Yeah, I'm saving it for a special occasion.
Well, tonight happens to be a special occasion, according to the burgomaster. Personally, I think it's pish-posh.
Hey, whatever they do, so get you free food and drinks, right?
Free food and drinks, exactly. And I will celebrate anything as long as there's free food and drinks. And to that I will raise my glass. He does so, and then he chugs the entire contents of the goblet. Sets it back down, pours another cup for himself, and as his dwarf friend finishes his drink, he pours the dwarf another drink.
Well, you have a nice day. Hope we don't see you in the gutter somewhere during the night.
No, not unless I'm dead. And
Or dead drunk.
I don't get drunk that easily. I do get a nice buzz, though, as the children say.
Well, I usually don't give children alcohol, so I wouldn't know.
Well, I don't think you should give children alcohol either, but sometimes the Barovians do it anyway.
Yeah, I heard it help against toothache.
Toothaches, nerve problems, problems focusing, problems sleeping. Wine is a tonic in Barovia. It's a bit odd. It's like it's all they have.
Well, as long as they're happy.
You see, keeping them happy would be beneficial to the both of us. And I happen to be privy to a bit of information that you want.
Oh?
Oh, indeed. Because you let it slip at our last meeting that you were looking for some kind of magical seed. And while I'm not sure what I found, but I found something. But I didn't dare go and fetch it myself. Too many eyes, as it were. And I didn't need 24 crazed druids and their berserker friends coming after me.
I can see that they can be a little pain in the ass.
A huge pain in the ass. Now, for... let's call it 10 gold coins, and I will share this information with you and your friends.
What do you say, guys?
10 gold
10
for information?
gold coins for information, yes.
I mean, I'm kind of broke, so
I'll throw in 5.
I guess I could throw in 5 as well.
Very good. I'll even give you my information and a little bit extra.
Oh. So we getting stuff for free also.
We still pay 10 gold.
Yeah, but if it gives us a little bit extra, that's free, like free food and drink, you know?
A little bit free. A little bit. I mean, it's certainly something you can do. You don't have to. Something hidden, something secret. But this magical seed you're looking for, you described it as luminous green orb object thing?
Yeah.
So we've been told, yeah.
Well, inside the stone ring at Yester Hill, I did happen to peek in. And therein I spotted a group of druids performing some strange ritual. And into the cavity of this woven vine monstrosity, the chest cavity, I mean, I watched them insert this glowing green rock. They seemed displeased with the outcome. I'm not sure exactly what they were expecting, mind you, but they weren't happy. They did not, however, remove the rock once they put it in there, at least not that I saw. Not that I dallied much more than was necessary to witness this all go down. But I was wandering through the cairns. A voice whispered to me. And I stood above one of the stone piles of rocks. You know what the cairn is. The burial mound.
Yeah.
I was drawn to the presence of magic. In one of the graves, there's something magical. You might be able to find it. It was on the western side of the hill. It was one of the westernmost graves, closest to the fog wall that looks like there's a city that you can reach, but no, it's a death trap. And I will even give you this. He reaches into his secretive mage-style robes and pulls out a scroll. And then he hands it to Nim and says, use this, and you should be able to sneak in, get that glowing green rock, and get out without being noticed. You might have to be quick, though, whomever goes in, and quiet, so perhaps choose the stealthiest amongst you to use that scroll on. Nim just kind of nods and sticks the scroll in his spell book, crushing it, of course. The mage just kind of stares at this and shakes his head like, Kobolds. Gotta love them.
But on the barrel mode, did it say anything on it? Anything special we could look after?
On the cairn? No, there's no headstone. I suspect when you get close enough, you'll hear the whispering too.
Well, hopefully one of us does.
Hopefully. And hopefully you come out with a treasure rather than a curse.
It's the chance we have to take sometimes.
Indeed. Well, I'm going to stand here and enjoy this wine and probably a hog shank with my friend. And he stops as he says hog shank and stares down at Pig, who is glaring up at the mage. Pardon me. Perhaps I will go with a simple beef flank or something. Maybe a turkey leg. Some kind of wild fowl. And he leans down. You can hear him whispering to his dwarf companion, "Don't worry. We're still gonna get that pig leg." Well, I think I've said all I need to say. If there's anything else, you can find me here for a while.
Yeah, well, you never know. We might cross paths again. Looks like we have a
Perhaps.
tendency to do that.
Oh, there was one more thing. You may be able to rush and capitalize on this. There was a man on the western side of town, near the western gate, just past the church of St. Andrew's. Maybe even now currently at the church of St. Andrew's. I'm not sure. Claimed he had come to give out gifts, so you may want to see what he's handing out. It's different from the fare you'll find here.
Well, freebies are always welcome, so we might check it out.
Indeed. Until next time, and he raises his glass.
Yeah,
Politely.
enjoy the festival.
And you, my friends.
Oh, I will for sure.
And he turns back to the bar, gesturing for Danica to come back over as he drains what's left of the bottle that was left.
So what you say, guys? Should we head over to church and see if we can get some freebies?
You say to church?
Apparently there was a man near the church that gave out free stuff.
Okay.
Sure.
Come on, pig. Let's head toward the church.
And I guess it will make your pig more comfortable also being away from fire.
Maybe.
You wander
Or
down
good
the
berries.
main. I'm sorry?
Keeping away from fire or good berries.
Or good berries. I think
He's
that's
on
the
a-
big one.
Pig's on a diet. One good berry.
You travel down to the western gate, where there is a man, sharply dressed, wrapped in a very satiny looking cloak that glimmers in the dull light of the overcast sky. Pale, with sharp elven features, very handsome, with long raven black hair. Does not appear to be around these parts.
Okay. Guess we approach this stranger.
Ah. Hello, strangers.
Hello, stranger yourself.
Might you be adventurers?
Thy? Yes.
Very good. I represent one of the patron saints of adventurers. I'm a wandering cleric. My name is Anatar. I am the giver of gifts.
Okay.
And you be adventurers, correct?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, we travel here and there and solve problems.
Then it is with the blessing of the Morning Lord that I present to you a gift.
Okay. What's this gift?
I have, and he opens up one side of his cloak, wherein hangs a vast selection of rings. I will give you each a ring. And he plucks one down. And I need to go into the item list.
Yeah, this is all I picture now when I look at this guy. Thanks. Posted in Sunday campaign.
You mean just below the roast pig recipe?
To you, he fumbles around and pulls out a ring and hands it to Hallr. To you I bequeath a ring of protection. May this serve you in all your endeavors.
Oh yeah, I bet it will. Thank you very much, sir.
Let me see here.
Well, Danica will be happy now that Hallr has a ring of protection.
Let's see. For you, you seem like the dexterous type. Actually, maybe not for you. Anatar turns to Brian, hands Brian a ring. For you, a ring of evasion.
Ooh.
Oh, that should have been identified. Give me one sec. And it was not. There we go. I think for you, Kizan, perhaps
Yeah.
also a ring of protection.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank you.
And perhaps a ring of protection for our Kobold friend. You seem like you could use all the help you can get. Definitely could with an armor class of 10.
Now, what about little Piggy here? Maybe we can give little Piggy a nose ring.
Or an onion ring. Or we can just put the apple in his mouth.
Unfortunately, there is nothing I can do for the pig. I'm not sure the blessings of the Morning Lord would be extended to the pig.
Okay.
Which is a shame. But I can send these gifts with you, with the Morning Lord's blessing. May they serve you well.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm certain that one day I may call upon you for your services, and as a thank you, you will gladly take my errand on without question or failure.
Okay.
Yeah, Brian's gonna give the feller a hug and thank him for not giving him a ring of protection.
I mean, unless Brian wants a ring of protection.
No, Brian likes to be different. It's all good.
Anatar gently pats the top of Brian's head. You have work to do, my friend. The face melter must come back.
It will melt all the faces.
Once you have a fair supply, please bring some to me, and I'll show you how you can turn it into a potent weapon.
Well, I am definitely interested in that.
Very good. Perhaps you should stop by St. Angel's Church when you have time and offer some sort of donation to the cleric there. He gestures to the church nearby with the sagging roof and the doors that are about to collapse off their hinges. I'm sure the cleric in there would appreciate your help at some point. Maybe if you would convince some of the townsfolk to come together and help prepare the church.
Yeah, we'll get them.
Very good. But not today. Today is a day for celebration. Take the blessings of the Morning Lord with you and enjoy yourselves. And with that, and a swirl of his huge satiny cape, he spins and then just kind of blinks out of existence.
Okay. Guess we let go in the church and make a
Well,
donation.
As you step inside, you see a few Barovians tidying up. The smell of hot food is coming out of one of the adjoining rooms. And I don't have a picture of this dude, do I? No, I don't. Shame. That's a shame. Well, is a human, a Barovian to be sure. I'm gonna make it up that he has sleek gray hair, a neatly trimmed beard, and piercing blue eyes. His mustache has gone salty and peppery, and he stands rather large and a little gruff looking. But as you approach, he speaks with a gentle voice. He says, "Welcome to the Church of St. Andrews. It's been a while since we've had strangers come in. How may I assist you?"
We would like to make a donation to the Morning Lord.
Ah, you seek the blessings of the Morning Lord. Well, come with me. He leads you over to a reliquary, a donation box, set against the far western wall. And allow me to thank you in advance. Your donations to this church will be deeply appreciated and put to the best of use. And yes?
Oh, I was telling him okay.
Oh, thank you. Forgive me for not introducing myself. You caught me a bit by surprise. I am Father Lucian Petrovic. It's always a pleasure to see new faces come in here. If you have any need for a healer, or perhaps someone to just offer advice, I am here day and night.
Oh, thank you.
And he gently takes your hand and shakes it, and then moves along and kneels down to speak to Brian, since Brian is quite a bit shorter. Welcome to the Church of St. Andrews, stranger. I understand that you are here to make a donation. Thank you. Deeply and sincerely. And he takes Brian's hand and shakes it as well. And then he turns to Nim and shakes Nim's hand. And then he stands up to address Hallr, who is about the same height as Father Lucian Petrovic. Maybe Lucian's a smidge shorter. And
Probably
he,
all can't be perfect.
Did you say that out loud?
No, I didn't. I thought it.
I'd like to point out that Brian's 7'3".
Wait, Firbolgs are that fucking tall?
Yeah.
Holy shit!
My bad. I
Yeah.
thought they were short, stumpy shits.
Bring out the stepladder.
You're a foot and 3 inches taller than me.
Yeah.
Damn.
My bad. Never mind. He doesn't kneel down to address Brian. He kneels down to address the Nim, though.
Nature cow.
Nature cow,
Oof.
indeed.
Damn right that's a nature cow. A big ass nature cow.
Well, you're a big one. And he takes Hallr's hand, shakes it. Thank you for your time and your donation today. Again, if you
You're
have any
welcome.
need for a healer, I am very skilled. I'm blessed by the Morning Lord, whose bright sun has yet to gaze upon this beautiful land in centuries, I'm told. Long before I was brought into this place, conceived, birthed, and raised. I dream of a day when the sky will be clear and blue. But until that day comes, I will continue to offer my praise to the Morning Lord and hope that he will part this cloudy pall and bless us with his warm glow.
May the Morning Lord bless us all.
May the Morning Lord bless us all.
And I'll put 3 gold pieces into the box.
Anyone else?
I dropped 6 and 50 silver pieces.
I may look like a furball, but I'm actually a fur broke, so I'm only going to drop in 100 silver.
That's still 10 gold. I'm deeply appreciative for your generous donations. Thank you ever so much.
And by the way, I'm 8 feet tall.
So that puts.
Got it.
I'm gonna say Lucian is probably 7'3". Tall, brawny man.
Just how we like our priests.
Well, we're not gonna call him the Undertaker for no reason.
I bet it is a mean tombstone.
Always. And you should see his gravedigger, Kane. Always dresses in red, I'm told.
Good old memories.
Digs ditches like a machine. Sorry.
But when he got old, he became a excavator.
An excavator? That hurt.
Good.
That hurt. Well, what do you intend to do for the rest of the festival?
I'll wait for the parade. Watch
So
the
you-
parade. Listen to the speech.
Watch the parade,
Drink,
listen to the
eat.
speech.
Think, eat some more, and talk to Danica.
Well, we're gonna skip past the parade. It's rather uneventful and boring. A lot of drunken individuals marching down the road with werewolf heads, quote unquote werewolf heads on spikes. Cheering, laughing, clapping, jeering, doing cartwheels. You know, parade stuff. I mean, there's a couple of twirlers in there too, like baton twirlers, except they got two heads on a stick, so it balances out.
Okay.
And after the parade, Valakovic gets up on a stage, a makeshift stage that they tear down and build every time he wants to do some stuff like this. Valaki! Good evening, my friends, family, and close neighbors. I know the last month has been tough on us. I know that the threat of werewolves seems to be growing no matter what we do. But I promise, it is my sincerest promise to you that no werewolf shall ever breach these palisade walls while I draw breath. And I'm still breathing, everyone. My family is healthy. My family's doing all right. And I hope that your families are doing the same. I understand that sometimes getting supplies into this town is a bit tricky, with the village of Barovia to the east being lost to us and cut off from us for some time. We are working ardently to restore some sort of trade route. And Kretsk to the west, having higher walls and stronger gates than ours, at least that's what they want you to believe. Our gates are the best. They're the biggest, the baddest, the strongest gates ever. Do you know what gates they use in Kretsk? Big oak wooden doors. Do you know what gates we use here? Iron bars. Iron, I feel, is a lot stronger than oak. Do you agree? And then the crowd cheers. Do you agree? Yeah! Iron bars on every gate. Iron-bound doors on every house. This is the safest town in Barovia, and it shall continue to be with the combined work that I am putting in with Miss Fiona Wachter to ensure this town's safety. We have an agreement. That's what we have. We have an agreement with Miss Fiona Wachter, the wealthiest woman in town. The businesswoman that she is, her and her husband have agreed to pay us a stimulus package, we'll call it. We're going to inject money into our economy. We're going to put our blacksmiths to work. They're going to be making more iron spikes, more iron bars, and thicker iron gates. We're going to have gates so heavy that we won't be able to open them with one person. Do you like that idea? Yeah! Do you like that idea? Yeah! Bigger iron gates for everyone! The crowd cheers, and Valakovic gets off the stage. Drinking continues, feasting continues, and far in the distance, there's a scream. A scream which nobody hears, save for those involved, of course. Everyone retires for the night. Everyone goes to bed. And wakes up the next morning as if nothing strange had happened. So, it's the next day. What do y'all do?
Wake up.
I
Guess
mean,
we
after
head
you-
toward.
saying
I
after
was
you
gonna say
wake
head
up.
towards the vineyard. Sorry.
Sorry, saying after you wake up, eat, take care of your morning ablutions. Sorry.
Gotta say, head to the vineyard to either go back to Yester Hill or track down Irwin.
Well, with the information we got yesterday, I think it would be a good idea to head for the hill.
Yeah, we can do that. Either way, we gotta go back to the vineyard.
Indeed. And you do have transportation, which is good.
Yeah, we have a cart.
Okay, so what's our destination?
The vineyard? The Wizards of Wine? So we can drop off the horse and the cart and then head to the Yester Hill?
Why are you dropping it off at the vineyard?
So that they could load up the bottles of wine so we can take them to Kresk? Or has that already been done?
No, it's something you still need to do. I was just curious, why are you dropping the horse and cart off at the vineyard and leaving it there?
Yeah, we can grab the bottles on the way back.
Okay. Thought keep the horse in, safety.
I mean, it makes sense if you're going to Yester Hill.
I was like, drop it all so they can load it, so when we come back this way, we can grab the cart.
Okay, my concern was it's probably not going to take long to load.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, we'll get.
if you want to leave it there and totter off to Yester Hill, that's perfectly fine. I just was curious what your train of thought was.
Well, we need to
my
stretch
main-
our legs also.
My main train of thought was to keep the horse safe.
Okay. So while we're doing this, I will prepare Yester Hill. we're going to take another short break because I know it's beyond our regular intermission time, even though we took one earlier. And I will prepare Yesterhill while we're taking a break. So we'll be right back.
Whoop whoop. Break break.
We're actually going to be ending. I'm going to put some work in and get things prepared for next week. And hopefully we'll have Ix with us. I want to thank you all for coming in and sticking with us tonight. I'm sorry we're ending early. But it's for the best. We want to have a full party. And would be primo, would be chef's kiss to have everyone here. So I want to thank everyone who has come in and visited with us tonight. I want to thank my cast of players for being here with us. I really do appreciate y'all coming back week after week. And everybody who stops in says hi. We do this for y'all. And I don't usually plug the YouTube, but we do have a YouTube where you can catch up on old episodes. Make sure you like, follow, it's hit that notification bell, herpater.
Oh God.
Yeah, you really want to watch all the crazy things we've been doing.
I'm sorry. I had to do it just once. I had to get the scum out of my system because everybody on YouTube says, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And I think it's the most annoying thing in every video.
Yeah, Aries agrees.
I know. That's part of the reason I said it. Rollers of Fate, thanks for coming in and thank you for the follow. Really do appreciate it. Auntie Ditchery, they followed a few days ago. But if you're hanging around, thank you for the follow. Oh, don't check the YouTube. It's just awful. But I appreciate your interest. I haven't uploaded last week's episode yet, and I'll probably trim out the intermission screen and the starting soon screen and post it later this evening.
Yeah,
I'll take it as payback for earlier. Okay, yeah. That sounds good, Aries.
Poor Aries.
Poor Aries.
Gotta put up with our bullshit.
All day, every day. Anyway.
24/7.
William DeFussy.
God damn it, I read DeFussy as DeBussy.
Debussy is a musical composer.
God damn it, Isaac, get out of my head.
Anyway, well, thank you all one last time, and hope to see you back again next week. We start at 11:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and until then, may all your rolls be critical successes. Have yourselves a wonderful week. Also, check back. I stream from time to time. Random things. Very random things. Alright. Take care and good night.
Alright.